welcome back to part 7. The microphone was facing the wrong direction. Right, today we're probably going to get some new encounters, since we have to head north. And, you know, I didn't actually realise it, but I could have actually got an encounter on Route 118 before Watson. We have a fishing rod, but I think we've already locked ourselves out of the fishing encounters because of the dupe's clause. So, it doesn't really matter about that then. There's the Windstreak family here, but I don't know what level cap is for Flannery. So I'm going to have a quick look at that. And so... well, if it'll load, that is. We can come back to the Windstreak house if we need it. But yeah, we have Rock Smash here, so... good, no encounter from Rock Smash. I don't actually know if we can encounter anything with Rock Smash here, but the thing is, I want to encounter something in the desert. And I probably should have started with something other than Shroomy, since they are the highest level member of the team. But we should have no issues here, because there's no sandstorm at this point. Oh yeah, I have no grass moves on this one. It's just, well, Mark Punch is my only attacking move. We're fast enough anyway, so it shouldn't really matter, but even then. Okay, so... oh wow, my that's awkward. Cerebi it is. I usually use Bulbapedia for this kind of thing, but for some reason I just can't find the thing, because for some weird reason my browser has changed again. So, okay, Cerebi actually gives us an even better overview of the things. Although this is the wrong game. This is Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Seems like it's level 28 though. I need to see if I can actually get the correct games. Oh yeah, this will do super effective damage. I really don't want to over-level, because we do have quite a long stretch here. Gym leaders... no, this... I don't know if this is the correct one. I don't use Cerebi all too often, so it could be the wrong games. And hopefully, yeah, good, I didn't actually end up muting myself there. Right, okay, so what we can do is check out the gym leaders for, yeah, Ruby and Sapphire. Okay, so the Pokemon are different. I thought they were. Yeah, still level 28 though. 2 Slogmas and a Torkoal. Shroomi's not going to do too well in the gym anyway, just because of its type combination. It doesn't tell me what their moves are though, so... yeah. Batter's going to be our best bet, and I don't want to overlevel then. So we'll swap in, I guess, Protein first? No. No. What we need to do is bring in Hot Dog. They are able to evolve as soon as they level up. Question is, do I go for a Pokemon from this grass here, or do I go from one for the desert? If I go for one from the desert, I get a ground type, pretty much guaranteed. And we don't really have a ground type. So, with that, we could get some rock moves on them very easily. Ooh, we could get the fossil. Could we? I don't know. Uh-oh. Well, we are 7 levels higher. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I do not like magnitude. But it's fine. Yeah, so we are going to need to use special moves against Flannery's Torkoal, since it has incredibly high defense. And I need to switch just in case it uses magnitude and gets to magnitude 9 again. So... actually, if it uses a ground move, Protein. If it uses a rock move, do not go Protein. We're going Batter. We have access to a water move, I'm sure. Defense Curl. Ugh. Never mind, we don't have access to it. Right, what I can do is just Supersonic, I guess. And miss. 7. Okay. If it's not 100% accurate, it's 0% accurate. Finally. I guess that means it's 33% accurate. Does know a rock move, okay. Gonna need to swap in Shroomy, I guess. We may want to return to the Pokemon Center, but there is that other trainer that I just gotta watch out for. So long as it hits itself in confusion, okay, fine. That's why I switched out into my fighting type. What I can do is just Mach Punch, but yeah, we just need to Mach Punch, that's it. Super effective. One hit KO. Sturdy works differently in Gen 3 to the later games. I believe they changed it in like Gen 5, so we should be fine here. Just Mach Punch again. Another one hit KO. And we can move on. How many Geodudes does this guy have? I'm gonna end up hitting the level cap. Okay. Probably should stock up on potions before we actually leave any towns. That would probably be a good idea. You have the black glasses, don't you? We have soda pops. And 2 full restores, though I'm not going to be using those. Good, we did stock up on potions. They're not fully healed or anything, but it's a good start. Right, this counts as a separate area, so we can get a Pokemon from in here. And one thing I need to know... Okay, we have a few Pokeballs. I probably should have stocked up on those before we left as well. It's fine, we're not going to go through all of these. Though I probably will return to that point later on. Okay, what do we get here? Please don't be Slugma. Torkoal! Ooh! Okay, that's an interesting one. You have incredibly high defense, and I could just fail the battle now with Roar. So don't do that. Oh yeah, Bite is special. Oh no, Smog. Okay, we're staying with Hot Dog just so none of my others get poisoned. If it can do that. Curse. Good thing you're not a ghost type. Speed Fell. Not the... Ooh, that's actually a good move. It's a Tortoise. It's not very fast. Do I risk another bite? No, I'm just going to use a Great Ball here. No. Okay. Smoke Screen. We've not seen it use a super effective move against Breloom. Let's use another Great Ball. Don't want to have to waste any more of these. Okay, we're going to have to weaken it again. Smog is neutral, because of the fighting type on Breloom. I might have to use another bite. I can't see how much of the HP actually went down with each one. Okay, it really likes using those two moves. I'm going to use a Pokeball. Basically just waste a turn. Never mind, that just stayed in. That is a surprise. Right, what do we call this? So this is Fiery Path. So we still have the outside area to actually get something from. What do we call this? Torkoal. It's a male Torkoal. I'm just going to call it Soup. Okay, we now have to get through the rest of this. I could have gotten him a Chop. A fighting type's alright, but we do have a flying gym coming up. And you are a little bit of a problem for me. I could send him Batter. Yeah, I'm going to send him Batter. Focus Energy, okay. We have Peck. Oh yeah, that's something that we have this time. Or I guess from this point forward. I'll be doing this weekly instead of once a fortnight. Okay. What's up next? Grimer. Another one that we could have gotten. I reckon Torkoal's probably the best team. Ooh! Had to sneeze. I apologise for that. But, ooh, flinched. Cool. Yeah. Since Pokemon Legends ZA has finished, I guess, we're in the post-game now, I think I'm just going to go and play this every week. And once this Nuzlocke concludes, whether it's a win or a loss, we're going to head back to Pokemon Legends Arceus, because we still need to fully 100% that. That was my main goal. We've got a couple of berries here. We can't actually grow any berries, since the internal batteries run dry for this cartridge. I don't think I even did the intro for this. But, yeah, we can just get on the move. No! Okay, what is this? It's a Machop. I did not mean to go into the grass. Okay. We need to catch this thing now, because it's a new area. guess I'll send in Protein. Leah. Okay, lowering my defense isn't great, but... okay, we have two attacking moves. Scratch and Fury Cutter. We're going Scratch. Okay. Good. Karate Chop. 4 times resisted. Critical hit, though. Did that much. Okay, I need to figure out which route this is. Wow, I thought that would have been caught, but I guess not. It's low HP. So I'd have thought it would be able to be caught, but I guess it just broke out that one time. Yeah, we have to give a nickname to this. Okay, Machop. Right. I really don't know what to call Machop. We've already got Protein. But, as for Machop, what could we call it? I'll just pause until I come up with a nickname. I've got it. Beef. I keep doing that. I keep doing select instead of start because of the GameCube controller. Okay, that wasn't Route 111. That was Route 112. Okay, so that still doesn't limit us for the desert. I need to have a look at the map. Right, so 112 is this one here. 111... 111's where the desert is, so we still have access to the desert. So maybe it was a good thing I went into that grass, because I would have just missed this encounter. And now we have a fighting type for Norman. So what's at the other end of this? I suppose we'll be coming back through. Wow, I take one step into the grass and get a Nommel. Sadly, this thing can't fully evolve. Or I guess I say fully evolve, mega evolve in this game. But even then... Ember, okay. Okay, that did a decent bit, actually, but it didn't burn. We're faster. I'll just use a super potion. Actually, why do I even need to do that? Okay, what I need to do is switch. No, I'm going to use the super potion. I'm just going to keep it safe. There we go. Maxed out HP again. Because you are a trainer battle, I believe. Yeah. If only Poochyena had actually evolved. We might stand even more of a chance. Okay, Bite. Thunder Wave. Okay, you have Thunder Wave. I guess I'll just keep attacking with Hot Dog? Makuhita. Okay, yeah, that's why you sent that out. Or switched out. Cool trainers have some of the best AI in the game. So we can send in Batter, but he's probably only going to switch to, well, back to the Electrike. So I think what we need to do is match fighting with fighting. No, we're going back in with batter. We're going in with batter. I just need to defeat the Makuhita. Makuhita's quite bulky. Vital throw. Ooh, okay, that did some damage. Peck does even more. Sand attack. Okay, you didn't switch. And it also didn't see a KO. Super potion, okay. If it saw a KO, then yeah. Focus energy. Okay, now it's going to get a critical hit. On most things. It has Vital Throw. It has Focus Energy. It used a Super Potion, so that's not a move. It's going to get a critical hit here. So what I need to do is just switch out. Good. Right. Bulk up here. Defense rose. Any critical hits will bypass defense, but we did just increase our attack as well. And with increased defense, it actually can matter for the next Pokemon that comes in. Right, back into Electrike. So, I think I'll just Mach Punch it, and hope Static doesn't go off. Okay, we're all good. Never mind. Okay, Static happens after that. I should probably get some Paralyze heals too. But we're so close to the next thing anyway, we should be fine. I could use Stun Spore here. Leech Seed is going to be incredible. Because Wailmer has decent HP. From what I remember. Good, that actually did heal quite a bit. So even if we're paralyzed, we're doing damage. Splash? Why do you have Splash? You're a cool trainer, you should not have Splash on your Pokemon. There we go. Right, level 26. We have 2 more levels for Shroomy, that's it. This is why I need to stop using him. Well, her, I guess. Okay. Do I even have any of those? Right, you're the guy that gives us secret power. We don't need to make a secret base, but secret power could come in handy. Secret power, I think, is the one that changes the effect based on... Or is that nature power? Anyway, if we cut down this tree... we can rest here. And from there we can move on. Okay. If we head north, we should be able to get out of here. Right, there's a spot for the Mark Bike. There'll be some trainers up here. Yeah, that guy uses fighting types. I'm not ready to face him with Buchiana. Let's grab these berries. Some raspberries. More raspberries. And then that looks like some orange berries off to the left there. Yep. Orange berries aren't exactly great, but I should really be using held items. Well, these berries as held items. Maybe I do have some Paralyze heals. Let's, yeah, I got 2 Paralyze heals. Okay, so we got Shockwave as well. Oh yeah, Shockwave, Secret Power, Steel Wing. Okay, can anyone use Steel Wing? Why is Protein not able to learn Steel Wing? You are a flying type. Okay, Shockwave. Zigzagoon's able. Or I guess Linoon. Fast Food is able to learn it. But I'll only end up getting rid of it for the other HMs. So I'll probably just keep hold of that. As for Secret Power, yeah, adds an effect to the attack depending on the location. I can teach that to anyone. Okay, Shroomy has good enough moves. Crackling is very situational and will just go down to a single hit. I think Hot Dog could do with a physical move, since it's a physical attacker, and Secret Power is normal in this generation. It's, well, Secret Power is normal in every generation. It's, effect, well, it's physical, because it's normal. Okay, Odor Sleuth, we really don't need Odor Sleuth. We'll keep Raw, just in case. And I just need one level on Hot Dog for it to evolve. Did I get Strength anytime? But no? Yes, I did. I did get Strength. Oh, only Shroomy and Fast Food are able to learn it. Why is... Okay. I guess you're not fully evolved yet, so Strength isn't really a thing. And it wouldn't really make sense for a small bug to learn Strength. Yeah, we can get rid of Mudsport. We don't need Mudsport at this point. I thought we might need it for the gym, but no. Okay, berries. We have plenty of berries. Yeah, these Pokeblock ones are pointless. Okay, so if we give these berries to, I guess, the two Pokemon not holding stuff. Actually, no, not the Leper Berry. I need the Cherry Berry. That's the one. If we give the Cherry Berry to Protein, it gets rid of Paralysis. And Paralysis slows it down. We want it to be fast. And I can also take the item off Fast Food, because it's got... Ultra Ball, nice. Okay, you are a trainer. Yeah, we're fine to use Hot Dog here. Wingull, okay. Secret Power? Uh-oh. Okay, we're a physical attacker, so Supersonic is probably going to do some damage. Okay, yeah. I really don't want it using Super Potions. I really don't want it confusing my other team members. Just for that. Snapped out of confusion, cool. It didn't do half my HP. But I'm going to need to switch now. Well, after they've brought in the new one, because I don't have set... Well, I have set mode on. Right, okay, that is a... That is... not good. What do I bring in to deal with that? Batter? Don't have Pursuit. Do not have Pursuit here. I don't think Numel even gets Pursuit. Ember. Yeah. We're good. A single water move would go crazy here, but unfortunately we don't have access to any. Now, Batter's a physical attacker anyway. Most of my Pokemon are. I really need something that's special. Right, Hot Dog leveled up, so that means it'll evolve after this battle's done. Ah, Roselia, perfect! We have Peck. Don't Poison Point me. Don't Stun Spore me either. Cool. That's down. And no poison. Perfect. Hot Dog's evolving, finally. And now we have a Mightyena. I could have got this last episode, but that's what I get for leaving it in the daycare too long. Right, what I can do is just heal up back here every time I feel like I'm low on HP. Don't take another rest yet. Okay, I really don't know how long I'm going to be going for today. Yeah, I think we're fine to continue with this. Maybe not, though. We're going up against Team Aqua in this game. Shroomy would be good if it knew a grass move, but it's a physical attacker. It doesn't do well with grass moves. I think Hot Dog is fine just being out front anyway. Do I have another... No, I don't have another item on fast food. Cool, that went by really quick with no encounter. Oh yeah, that's a thing. Pokeballs? 6. Okay. There's a trainer in that pile. Okay, we're getting a Spinder. This is probably not a good one. Oh yeah, we've got Intimidate now. Bleeding with this is probably a good strategy. So if I bite you, you probably just go down, since you have, I believe, 60 in every stat. Okay, cool. Psybeam. Okay, so this will give us a Psychic move. Don't switch out to Shroomy. That's my Stun Spore user, but there's a bit of a problem with that. It's a fighting type. This thing knows Psybeam. And is caught. Okay, cool. Right, okay. Pretty sure I know what to name you. Mold. It's got spots on it. I could have gotten a Skarmory here. Honestly, I think Spinder's not so bad here. Skarmory would have been the best one, but it's rare. Like, very rare. At least I know Hot Dog is safe here. Just because these things know Psybeam. Okay, yeah, you actually have to talk to those to battle them. So what I can do is this. Yeah. I believe most of the double battles are optional in this game. It's just Tate and Liza, really. They're also still optional in Emerald, even though they deliberately made it so that you have to go past them and they start a battle. But only if you have 2 or more Pokemon in your party. Okay. I could Bite, I could Secret Power. I'll Secret Power, and Horn Attack as well. If I can make this a 2 against 1, that'd be great. Also, is this a desert tile? Uproar. Okay, not too bad. But yeah, this was a new route, so of course we got a new encounter. That was the one we got there. Right, and this should just KO as well. Another easy battle, since we got to the level cap previously. Well, the previous level cap. Which is higher level than both of theirs. Okay. We need to get through all of this. Right, we've made it to this guy's place. The place where we get the soot sack. So we can actually get some stuff from these. Okay, so I think we just have to leave and re-enter, but for the sake of having some soot there, or some ash. Okay, yeah, we need 250 steps to make a blue flute. So we can get various flutes from this guy. Okay, wasn't quite sure which direction you were facing, but I can actually see them. Okay, you are a bug. If you have a bug move like Fury Cutter, then we might be in a little bit of danger, but it doesn't do that much damage to start out with, and it just takes 2 hits. Okay, Mind Reader. That is perfectly fine. You are done. That Mind Reader did absolutely nothing. Ooh, Ninjask though! Now that also uses Mind Reader. Great. Well, that was frail. I'm a little worried for our own now. But we do now have a lot of backup Pokemon again. I'll take this TM as well. What TM is that? 32. Double Team. Nah. Okay. We may need to avoid some encounters, but... I mean, we're right next to a Pokemon Center. The town's off to the left. We've still got plenty of HP remaining. And Aaron. Oh no. Great. I'll lower your attack. That's fine. And we'll use Bite, just to bypass the high defense. So just 3 of these should KO it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. And there's the Pokemon Center. And now that we've made it here... Oh yeah, this is the home of... Is it Lynette in this game? Yeah. Yeah, Lynette. Thought it was. the creator of the Pokemon storage system for this area, or this region. So we can see all of our Pokemon here. Yeah. We have 5 backup Pokemon, and to be honest, I think we should put one of those on our team. Perhaps we could get rid of Shedinja. But what do I get rid of? Because we still need to train up you, and you, but I'm probably not going to use you anyway. You are very much a support one. Having a fire type on our team is probably pretty good, but not so great for this next battle against Team Aqua. But these two... You have a psychic move on you, and you have a lot of fighting moves. Great against Mightyena. Right, okay. It does mean training you up, though. So, we're gonna need to do that. At some point. I could do that now. The Pokemon around here aren't too high level. Oh yes, we need some new stuff as well from the Pokemart. We'll get 10 Great Balls. Okay, Great Balls don't actually give any... Okay, that wastes a lot of money though. I'll go for 20 Great Balls. They don't give us a Premier Ball for buying 10 Great Balls. It's only Pokeballs then. And this Pokemart doesn't even sell them. And we got plenty of Super Potions as well. We got a couple of Paralyze Heals. I think we're fine. There are other houses we could go in, like this one here, but I don't think these really have all that much going on. Yeah. So we can just head left. Do you have... Oh, I think you just give us a new move. Yeah. The TM for Raw. Actually, what are the moves for Beef? So you have Guts. Okay. It's not too much to actually get there, but you are definitely a physical attacker. Being a fighting type. We already have a fighting type on our team, actually. You know what? I'm going back to the Pokemon Center and swapping you out for Mold. Having a Psychic move could be alright as well, because now we have the Fighting, Psychic and Dark trio. So what moves do you have? You have Own Tempo as your ability, that is fine, prevents confusion. Even though in the card game you have a tendency to confuse yourself. Okay, Feint Attack. Tackle, Uproar, Feint Attack and Psybeam. That's alright, I suppose. But what I can do is check which moves I can use on you. Does Shockwave work? That's probably the only one that I would think of. It does! Ooh! We'll have something for Team Aqua then. We're just going to need to train you up significantly. Right, okay. We can get rid of Tackle. Although Uproar lasts several turns, I don't think that's going to be all too usable, really. And we do have... Yeah, we'll have Shockwave, which I believe does damage ourselves in a double battle. Or our ally. So I guess get rid of Tackle for now. We can have Uproar as... No, keep Tackle. We're just keeping Tackle. But now we have an electric move on something. And Spinder, I know Spinder's base stats. Every one of its stats is 60, I believe. So everything should be about even. Roughly even. Okay, let's keep going forwards. Okay, you are the trainer with 6 Magikarp for this area. You should be some easy experience. And since we've not even gotten to the patch of grass here... Oh, never mind, you don't have Magikarp. That's not good. You have high-level stuff. Okay, so... send in the hot dog. At least we're getting some... Ooh. Okay, that could have been bad. Especially on our low-level Pokemon. I guess I'll just bite you. We have the dark glasses, or black glasses? Yeah, the black glasses. That boost the power of dark moves. This trainer is entirely optional, by the way, so... Gaining a bit of experience here is alright, I suppose. Alright, you are also another optional trainer. Goldeen. Oh, yeah! Wait, does that house exist in this version? Right. You are actually a comparable level. Shockwave it is. Shockwave's also a move that's guaranteed to hit. Horn attack, that is fine. We'll just Shockwave again. So Mold is actually getting some use here. Another Goldeen. Okay. Just keep using Shockwave. It just takes 2. Well, 2 hits every time to knock out. And you keep lowering my defense, but for now that's fine. I should probably keep an eye on how many times it's done that, but I don't really know whether it's 1 or 2. Is this another Goldeen? Barboach. Okay, don't Shockwave. That is immune. We still have Feint Attack and Psybeam. But you have... you probably have Magnitude. So what we'll do is we'll send in Batter. Yeah, you have Magnitude. Thought you would. So we'll just get through this with whatever we've got. Magnitude's only increasing in power. Doesn't matter. Oh, it's another Goldeen. Perfect. Right, Horn Attack. Water Sport. Okay. Weakening Fire-type moves. Now I'll swap back out to Mold. Since that... well, all the defense drops have been dropped. And we can Shockwave it for one last move. Okay. Flail. Ooh. Yes. I do want to learn Flail. It's a bit of a risky move when we're low on HP, but it's really powerful when it's low on HP. Do I want to keep Tail Whip or Supersonic? We're getting rid of Supersonic. It's 55% accurate. And from our experience earlier, it is apparently 33% accurate. It took 3 attacks for that to land once. Okay, they've leveled up. Wrong building. We can make Pokeblocks, but they don't really help all that much. They help the contest stats, but not the regular ones. Why is it that every time I record my nose gets stuffy? It wasn't like this earlier. I guess it's just me talking that'll do that. Okay, you are probably going to battle me. So hopefully... you have something that is weak to something that our... Okay, a water type. Just water type in this generation. Shockwave. Rollout. Okay, that's not good. We've got to defeat this thing quick. 2 more attacks should do, but it's locked into rollout, so there's no healing that they can do. This is fine. Oh, my nose. Mold leveled up again. Okay. Grass and water. The grass removes the water's weaknesses. So now it's just got the grass's weakness. With the exception of fire, fire makes... well, the water makes it neutral. Okay. I could continue Shockwave, but Shockwave has no additional effects. Psybeam, I think, has the chance to confuse. Good. I just want to level up Mold. Feint attack, I guess. How much damage does that do? A decent bit because of the critical hit. Great. I wanted to test how much it did, and it hurt itself in confusion. It's still about. We'll tackle it. Save the other moves. And we're nearly leveled up again. Right. We know the wild Pokemon aren't going to be too high level. Hidden Revive over here that is pointless because we're doing a Nuzlocke. I just felt like there was going to be an item over there. Oh yeah, we can go over here too. Okay. There's some berries up here. I will take these. I do apologise for my nose. It's probably not going to get better anytime soon. Right, we still haven't got our encounter for this area. And I think this gives us, yeah, nothing really. But it could swap out somebody's BC for Lynette's. Okay, I guess we'll just continue with Mold. I don't really know if I should, though. We've got plenty of Great Balls now. It's 9 HP, it's not going to matter. Not on a random encounter. What do we get? That, I believe, is Dupe's Claws. I think we had a Lotad before. I would need to check, though. And I can probably just go ahead and check my thumbnails, because I've actually got each of them saved. So if I go to here, in there. Yes, first episode I got a Lotad, so this is Dupe's Claws. It's already gone, so we have to just run until we encounter something new. That's another Lotad. I need to know, is there anything new on this route? I believe there is. Swablu, okay. You are definitely new. Oh wait, hang on, I could have just looked at the top left, where the name is. It'll tell me whether I've caught one or not. So we can feint attack here. We're going to have to do that quite a few times, actually. And having an Altaria on our team is going to be pretty good. We don't currently have a flyer. We have a flying type, but we don't have a Pokemon that is able to learn fly, I believe. Right, let's feint attack again. Cool. That should be low enough for a Great Ball. Right, what do we call you? Okay, I have an idea. If it'll fit. Yeah, Candy Floss. One of the few instances of candy in the UK. Right, cool. That is in the PC. We're going to need to get through the rest of this route, which could cause issues, but I think we're fine. There's another Lotad. We can probably deal with this. Yeah, we had a Lotad, but it went down in the second episode. Right, okay. I should probably just get every single trainer out of the way. Oh wait, Breloom's the second Pokemon in my party, isn't it? Nope, Batter is. Okay. Right. Shockwave isn't going to do much. Psybeam could be good here. Against Roselia. Because of the poison typing. Same with Peck. Yeah. Peck and Psybeam, that prevents Roselia from attacking. That's good. It's just Graveler now. And if this thing gets started on a rollout, that's going to be terrifying. Psybeam's still good here. Psychic move, special. As for Batter, I think we may need to switch out here. To what? I don't know. Protein would not be very good here. There is Shroomy, but we're approaching the level cap, so I think we might as well just stay in. And just lower its defense. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we're gonna have to switch out Mold. Bring in Hot Dog. And... Horn Attack? It's really not good. It being Rock type, it resists. And has high defense. But we can lower its attack at least. It's raising its defense again. This is an issue. But we do have Bite. And of course, Bite is special. I'll just keep lowering its defense, just so it... Oh, okay, good. Right, we should probably go and heal up. Which is why we brought all of those potions. Right, you are very low on HP. So we'll use a super potion. 2 potions would have actually been enough, but... Did we even have 2 potions? We do, we got 5. You definitely have some Pokemon. Don't be roasting marshmallows. We have a Pokemon named Marshmallow. We can Psybeam this. But the moment our accuracy gets dropped, it's going to be a problem. Or we're poisoned. Okay, that is also going to be an issue if that happens. Why does Sandshrew have Poison Sting? Doesn't matter, we did not get poisoned. And Mold's reached level 20 already. Nuzleaf, okay. That is not good for us. That is a Dark type. Okay, if you use a Grass move, we are in a little danger here, but we're fine. We are going to be fine, completely. Nature Power turned into Swift. Nature Power is the one that changes what it is, or changes what move it uses, so that's perfectly fine. It never misses in this situation, though. I wonder if Nature Power is considered a status move. Right, okay, there's still a good number of trainers on the way, but we can go ahead and stop Team Aqua at this point, I reckon. Oh yep, there's an item above here too. So let's break through this and grab whatever this is. Protein. I didn't misspell protein, did I? No, we're all good. Also, I guess I just stopped using lowercase letters this episode. That's a thing that I didn't realise I was using before. Okay. We're going to need to backtrack through this area anyway, so we're going to need to battle all of these guys. This is the one section of the game that I think I would change. At least in terms of region design. Because you have to backtrack so much. Well, so far. Right, if we Psybeam here... Yeah. Slugma is really frail. And we have Shockwave for Wingull. But this Kindler makes sure he can put his fires out with Wingull. He has a way of setting them up with Slugma and then putting them out with Wingull. Okay, we've got a hiker here. And I'm going to use a regular potion on Mold, just for the HP. And also one on Batter. Right, we can probably use Psybeam here. You have 3 Pokemon. If one of those is a Machop, then we're probably going to need a Psybeam. But for the meantime, it's our best move. Cool. Confusion. Feint Attack probably isn't all that great. I feel like it's a low base power move. But it being dark gives us some extra coverage. Helps us against Psychic Pokemon. And Ghost, I suppose. Okay, Psybeam again. Oh wow, it confused again. This is great. And it hurts itself with confusion again, so... that's another KO. Mold is catching up to the rest of our team. Also, no Machops, so just Geodudes. And no confusion, so we're using another Psybeam. Right, we defeated the hiker. Let's move on. There's another hiker right there. I believe he spins. That's not too much HP lost, but my issue is we're running out of moves. We have how many moves left? 4 Psybeams. So I should probably keep an eye on that. How many Shockwaves do we have? 16. And 15 Feint Attacks. Okay. So I could get away with it. How much damage does Feint Attack actually do? I meant to check that. 60 base power, okay. And strikes without fail. So we have two moves that never miss. That is decent, actually. Okay, we just kind of snuck behind you. Right. Machop. Okay, we're using Psybeam. This should hopefully one-shot. Uh-oh, it didn't. Yeah. There goes Mold. I knew that was risky. I thought that would KO. Ah, there goes one of our possibly best ones, I don't know. Let's just get you out of here. Maybe I should have switched over to our water type. It's another Machop. I didn't even need to battle you, did I? We have Effect Spore, so the poison just knocks it out here. Well, that is a problem. Right, we're down one Pokemon for this battle. And I don't know what Team Aqua has. So, what I could do is just check out Route. No, it's not even a route. It's, what area is this? Oh yeah, this is a new area. Meteor Falls. Okay, so this is Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Great. Not that one then. Okay, I know there's Zubat in here. There's Zubat and Lunatone. And we haven't had either of them. Oh, but if I save my encounter for in here... No, we've got a Dragon Flying type already. We will anyway. So, I'm gonna head up. Okay, please be a Zubat. Cool. That means we can get a Crobat. Since it won't faint... Okay, that already did a lot of damage. Okay, that did nothing. As long as I don't scratch here, we should be fine. I just need to weaken it a bit, and then we can catch it. Because this is a new area. Oh yeah, you have Leech Life. Good thing neither of us are doing any super effective damage. I was astonished though. Right, so what we can do is just throw a Great Ball, and this probably will catch. The Zubat is a very easy catch. Okay. Right. And now we have Zubat. What do we call you? Because we should not be eating bats. I guess it's gonna be Wings. Full heal. Okay. That's a Lunatone. Okay, Scratch and Fury... Well, Fury Cutter could be alright here. Oh wait, this thing could have a rock move. This isn't the Lunatone from Sword and Shield. This could have a rock move. I guess Hot Dog it is. Knew it. I knew it would use a rock move. What is secret power in here, though? I want to know. The attack dex. There we go. So in caves, it has a chance to flinch. Okay, so we have two flinching moves on Hot Dog here. Okay, right. There's do we even battle in here? Right, I should probably lead with you. Actually, no. We're going to lead with Protein. And then deal with Team Aqua. Never mind. We don't even battle in here. Yeah, Team Aqua's just gone. And I suppose we have to talk to Professor Cosmo. I was going to use Fury Cutter over and over again, just to increase its power. But I suppose not. Let's just go ahead and scratch this thing twice. I could probably do with putting Zubat on my team. Zubat and Golbat can't fly, but Crobat can. Okay, we've made it. Okay, never mind, we can't even talk to you. And going left would be pointless. So, I suppose we will have to backtrack then. Let's get back to the Pokemon Center, and I think I'm going to leave it there. Since this is going to be a weekly thing by, well, at this point, episodes are probably going to be a little bit shorter. But I guess I'll just keep going until we hit a major story point, like that. Well, it's not a major story point, but it is a story point. And yes, this little cave's here. Oh, the guy digging a cave. The Fossil Maniac. Where we get dig. Probably could have come in handy. I see red and I want to enter the building, but it's the one next to the Pokemon Center. Oh wait, hang on. We got to release Spinder first. Right, our team no longer has mold. I believe this was the one that actually fainted, so yeah, you're gone. Right, who's going to be on our team next? Wings, where we have to train them up? Or Candy Floss? I need to have a look at what level these evolve at. Swablu. Okay, so this one evolves at... I know it evolves by level up. This is why I don't use Cerebiel too often, because I never know where to find stuff. Oh, level 35. Okay, cool. That is beyond this this point in the game, since our level cap is 28. Beef can't even fully evolve. Could be a decent fighting type though, but still. Maybe I could use you. I'll decide on which team member to use. At some point, I know that much. Because we don't have a fire type on our team. But even then, we don't really have a grass type or a water type on our team. You're a physical attacker. You're a physical attacker. You do not want to use whatever type you are. Although I guess you are also fighting type, so yeah. Still. Okay, what do you even have? You have Natural Cure, heals upon switching out. That's decent, but Peck, Growl, Astonish, and Sing. Sing is only 55% accurate in this generation. Spore's the only 100% accurate sleep move anyway. Astonish, Growl, and Peck. We already have a Pokemon capable of using Peck. And you? Prevents flinching. Okay, Zubat could be alright. Leech Life is not very powerful though. None of your moves are, apart from Bite. Bite is decent. But yeah. I think we're set for now. Although, actually, I didn't even check what moves Soup has. Prevents ability reduction. Huh. Okay. Yeah, you are definitely slow. And you are a mixed attacker. Your defense is high, which is pretty good. Ember, Smog, Curse, and Smokescreen. Okay. Okay, so you increase your attack and defense. So maybe you are a physical attacker, so Smog... But with you being a mixed attacker, Fire-type moves are good. Okay. Right, we might have a TM for you as well. We'll have a look. Oh, we also have the Soothe Bell. So... if I give that to Zubat, it evolves. It'll evolve again soon after. Maybe I should put Zubat on our team. The only issue is, all of these Pokemon are really low level. I'll put Zubat on our team as well. It'll be nice having a flying type Pokemon. But what do I get rid of? Because I like the rest of these. It might have to be Protein. Yeah. We now have a Poison type Pokemon as well. So I reckon we're good here. So now I think we just go ahead and heal up. Because some of the other Pokemon in our party aren't fully healed. And I think we just go ahead and leave it there. Because we have been playing for a little while. So, for now, I've been Luke, playing Pokemon Sapphire on the GameCube. Signing out.